Hello dear students, welcome back. In the previous video lecture, I have already discussed about the virtual work, virtual displacement and generalized coordinates. What is that generalized coordinates? The least or a minimum number of variables or coordinates used to describe the configuration of a system are called generalized coordinates, right? In the today's video lecture, now I am going to discuss about the generalized displacement. Okay, let us consider a small displacement of a n-dimensional system and Ri be the position vector of the particle where I is 1, 2, 3 and so on n number. Okay, for example, consider this is one system and it consists of a n number of particles and the position vector of the each particle is r1, r2, r3 and so on up to rn, right? In spite of that, I am going to take a Ri is means that is the ith particle, the position vector of the ith particle. Here I is nothing but that is 1, 2, 3 and so on up to n. Okay, now I am going to write this in the form of generalized coordinates, that is vector Ri is equal to Ri vector is a function of q1, q2, q3 and so on qn at a time t, and this system is free from constraints, right? Then the change in the position, here there is a change takes place, there is a change in the position. That change in the position I am going to denote it as a del Ri, which gives the displacement, right? So before going to discussing about that generalized displacement, just we need to know about the Euler's theorem. To find out the del Ri, we need to use the Euler's theorem. What is that Euler's theorem? Here, if f is a function of x, y, z, then we are going to write it in the form of, means if the function have the more than one variables, then we need to solve with the help of Euler's theorem, right? So del f is equal to dou f divided by dou x del x plus dou f divided by dou y del y plus dou f divided by dou z del z with respect to these variables x, y, z. Means if the function have more than one variables, then we need to solve with the help of Euler's theorem, right? And in the similar manner, I am going to apply this Euler theorem for this generalized coordinates. Now the generalized displacement, that is, now I am going to take it as a del Ri is equal to dou Ri first function dou q1 del q1 plus dou Ri divided by dou q2 del q2 plus dou Ri divided by dou q3 del q3 and so on dou Ri divided by dou t and del t, okay, with respect to time function. Okay, if that time is 0, then I'm going to write this del Ri is equal to summation over j1 to n, that is dou Ri divided by dou qj into del qj. Here j is 1 to n, okay, and here del qj, it is nothing but a generalized displacement, right? This is all about the generalized displacement. Okay, and next one is a generalized velocity. Okay, we need to remember this one. Right. Generalized velocity. Okay, the time derivative of a generalized coordinate q gives the generalized velocity, right? So usually we have to denote it as a velocity in the classical mechanics, that is q dot. It is nothing but a velocity dq divided by dt, or sometimes we may write it as a dou q by dou t, right? The rate of change of displacement, nothing but a velocity. Means that time derivative of a generalized coordinate q gives the generalized velocity, right? And we already know that the generalized displacement from the previous derivation, dou ri is equal to, sorry, del ri is equal to dou ri by dou q1 into del q1 plus dou ri divided by dou q2 del q2 plus and so on dou ri divided by dou t and del t, right? Now I am going to divide by del t on both sides. So dou ri divided by del ri divided by del t is equal to 1 divided by del t with respect to this whole term. So if I take 1 divided by del t inside, so what is going to happen? Dou ri by dou q1 as it is, and del q1 divided by del t, and next plus this term as it is, del q2 divided by del t and so on, plus del ri divided by del t, sorry, dou ri divided by dou t as it is, and del t divided by del t, and this term get cancelled here. Now I'm going to rewrite this equation in this form. Del q1 divided by del t is nothing but a q1 dot, del q2 divided by del t is nothing but a q2 dot, right? So this del ri divided by del t, it is nothing but a v, velocity, or we can write it as a ri dot for the ith particle, velocity of the ith particle, and in the form of summation over j 1 to n dou ri divided by dou qj into qj dot plus dou ri divided by dou t. Okay, this is time term as it is. Okay, I have taken in the summation form this term j 1 to n. Okay, in this equation here qj dot is the generalized velocity and qj is the generalized coordinate. Okay, this is all about the generalized displacement and generalized velocity. So what is the use of this generalized velocity, generalized displacement and generalized coordinates? Okay, that we will get to know when we solve the problems, right? This is all about the information of generalized displacement and generalized velocity. Okay, thank you.